Okay, we're back again with another YouTube video. Make sure to hit the like and the share button, as well as make sure to subscribe. Today we're talking about another topic in regards to candles, right? You guys know we've been talking about the Law of 36, my book, which is out now for you to be able to purchase. Show them an image of it when you cut this video. The Law of 36 is a 36-day framework helping people to navigate now the demands of communication. Communication is the most important ritual between yourself and the divine feminine and divine masculine, and then Ramasedi, right? The higher power, Umdali, God, whoever you choose to reference now this higher power as. But our goal is to master independent communication, Libona. Now, the candles can be used as a diagnosis tool. Yes, a diagnosis tool. Why? Because the candles, they can communicate certain things around the things you're praying about. You can see here, I've got the candles in front of me, all right? I've got the blue, the green, the yellow, as well as the white. Now, as per the Law of 36, we utilize the prophecy set, which is the blue, the white, and the yellow. These candles are the candles we utilize in regards to aligning with prophecy. This has been something people have been using for the longest time. They've just not really unraveled it this way, where people get to understand now deeper why this color combination. This color combination taps us into the prophecies, the light codes, or we are seeking revelation. It brings us in touch with divine feminine and divine masculine, and then the light. Now, then the green, the yellow, and the white, we utilize this as a means to invoke the gods of nature, right? This, I find, is the combination we use for... Hold on, what's going on? What's wrong, Ima? What's wrong with him? Oh, he's... Okay, I see. All right, cool. So the green, the yellow, and the white. Sorry, guys, nah? When we're invoking Umuti, when we're speaking to Umuti to execute its purpose or our will, right? As the gods of nature, since we are made in the image of God, we hold certain power. And this is power we have to be responsible with. One of these powers is invocation, it's summoning, right? For you to create a shrine where you can invoke and summon a particular energy or spirit. And then using the correct protocols, you can invoke now Umuti, or you can invoke now the individuals that you've called upon. Ramasedi, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, or Koko Nabomkulu, right? So now in this case, we utilize the green, the yellow, and the white to invoke Umuti. So here's chamomile, for example. I've just bought chamomile. I'm dealing with issues around sleeping. Right, chamomile is good at reducing anxiety and improving sleep. It's a great tea to take in the evening for relaxation. So now you've bought it and you want to speak to the plant to invoke it so that it can action its potency around assisting you to sleep, right? Then chamomile, I'm having issues around sleeping. As I plan to take you now, the goal is for you to assist me with sleeping better, right? It's respect to nature. Sometimes we give coins, right, in this process. Let me check if I've got coins. I don't. We give coins. Siyanigela, siyaskhunga isihlahla or umuthi, siyawukhunga, siyawuphakamisa, ne? Rawuphamis, we invoke it. Huh? So this is a protocol I suggest everyone understand, right? And utilize. Now, I've just explained the use of the colors, the green, the white, and the yellow, as well as the blue, the white, and the yellow, right? It's prophecy. Now we're going diagnosis, especially from prophecy context, right? Because revelations, they come in many ways. One of the revelations that you will receive is through candle diagnostics. So for me, the biggest diagnosis tool is this. One, the flame itself and the way ispanangkateng, or the way its characteristics. You can see the yellow currently, it's moving, it's flickering. Those are signs based on what I'm praying about. So let's say I've called upon my guardian angels from my mother and father's side. I've called upon Now, depending on the discussion point, right? in the moment, the candle will be telling you whether your people are for it or against it, right? And then the yellow candle also references the overarching energy, the archangel, Ramasedi Umtal, right? The light that overarches everything, isn't it? If we go outside right now, we look into the sky, we see the sun, it overarches everything. Nah? That's why we connect with the sun. That's what they mean when they say we're actually doing, we're connected with the sun, children of the sun, right? This is just a reminder of who we are. When we go outside and we see it all the time, we are the light, concentrated, right? So, great. So now we've called upon our guides, and now you want to know if they agree with what you're saying, and we're using candles as a diagnostic tool. So you can see the yellow candle is flickering, and do you find that now the masculine is in agreement with what we're discussing in the moment? Even in session, we look at this, and maybe you're delivering a message to someone, and you want to know where this message is coming from, or they ask, who is this message coming from? And then we look at the candles, and as per the way the candles are operating currently in masculine, right? It would be telling us that are coming with this energy, or people from your father's side, right? And then your mother's people, they are there, but not as vigorous as people from your father's side. You can see the way it's operating. We can also look at seeing what's the higher self saying, the God, right? Based on the white candle, the flickering. Now, some people will also say if the candle keeps switching off, it should tell you the nature of the energy or the connection you have, right? Those candles as a diagnostic tool. So you're calling on your people and you notice that, no, man, this candle keeps switching off. That's a sign, right? Sometimes the candle, it smokes. I don't know if you've seen that. This candle is smoking currently. So it's a release of energy. So depending on the conversation, let's say the conversation is around a desire to cleanse, and now you see the smoke. For me, that signifies, there is a release of energy in this process. Continue to cleanse. Take action on cleansing. So now, if we're intuitive enough and we can in the moment spot this, then we say, okay, I see that you guys are saying that we must cleanse and continue to cleanse as per the purge. Yeah, the smoke. How should I go about it? Maybe I should get into a bath. Is it true? Should I utilize that I got from CMOS Africa, for example? I'm thinking maybe I should get into a bath. There's the candle. Look at it. It's vigorous. It's saying yes, that's gas. You understand? Your father's people are in agreement. Maybe your mother's people are also. But you can see, okay, we have the unfortunate circumstance how we're dealing with the wind in here. If there was no wind, no interference of that nature, where the candles can respond or react accordingly without interference, then it gives you now a deeper diagnostic tool to see where your people are at in regards to the matter, right? Sometimes the diagnosis won't come immediately. What do? You spark the candles, you talk and you leave, and then you come back later to look at the candles to see what's happening, where the flames are at. I don't really do diagnosis on the way the candle burns. What do I mean? Like I'm yet to really get to that level where I can do interpretation on that. Why illa candle? And I don't like to dwell on the negative because supposedly illa is like, they're in disagreement. But look at the flame. It's so intense, but simultaneously candle yalla. So won't that just be their passion showing themselves? No, right? We're really passionate about what we're discussing right now, right? So it's not always negative. Basically, that's my point here. So the candles as a diagnostic tool is a big part here, candle magic, and utilizing candles to achieve particular goals, right? We can also utilize candle magic to see direction we should take. Just as they throw the bones, we can use the candles to tap into the energy to see the outcome, right? Potential outcome of how things will go if we take a particular direction. So we invoke bona ba prophecy, bona ba tlileng ka kganya, bona the seers, right? The gods of premonition, right? Those who can jump timelines to see. That's what a prophet is doing. The prophet is jumping timelines, right? To see and go extract information, particular information around you. So you all have those people within your bloodline. These people, we invoke them to come forward so that then they can action our will. Hey, I want clarity. There's a situation that happened here and here and here. What happened there? then they'll give you the messages. Some of you then, in this process, you'll get the confirmation from the candles, you'll then dream about it. Sometimes there will be no confirmation at all, and the candles will showcase to you, intensity. Maybe you feel you want to take action on a particular business deal, and you are now praying about it, especially utilizing the green candle. We want to see, is it good? Is it a direction we can go in? And the candles just say yes in terms of their potency, or they say nah, or maybe let's see, let's keep going, right? So when you must use your gut feel and your intuition, especially those now navigating with the prophetic eye, right? Because it's the thoughts now. The information comes in the thoughts you're downloading. It's not random that you're thinking about that particular thing in this moment. Right? You've set the vibration, you've prepared yourself. She say incense, we've established now a vibration that calls them. And because the first law of the universe is the law of vibration, that is the first process of communication. Vibration then further goes on to express itself through spoken word, right? But vibration is broader, it's feeling, right? I've got this gut feeling. So the senses are giving you information in every area of your body, all right? Okay, cool. So this is the power of candles and how you can utilize candles as a diagnostic tool, right? To diagnose the temperature of the situation, the thing you're praying about. So instead of cracking your head, trying to figure out a dream that you had, I had a dream, so. I'm not too sure what it means. I'd like clarity from you guys. Or I think it means this. Is it true? And if it is true, then it seems now there's an energy because in the dream it was quite concerning. You woke up distressed, no fufulelo. You know, I'm sure most of you have had those dreams. In the dead of winter, super cold, but when you're sweating like it's a hot summer's day. Why? Because Shubil in the dream sense, lots of things are happening that are distressing you. So now, emotional centering is key so that you can make the right types of decisions. Because sometimes you're seeing dreams about things happening to you, spiritual warfare based, and then in the waking life, because you've seen now pictures of people, and then in the waking life, you lack the maturity of navigating that situation. You go and you expose, because you lack emotional maturity. You just fuel them even more if truly that's what they're doing. Or what if they're just utilizing their essence as a means to blind you? Focus on the true individuals trying to come for you. That's why we utilize the light, so that the light can put a spotlight on the individuals. Right? Mara ungajahi uyoba gadla, right? Vibration. Where's your vibration at? That's why we then talk to them. What's okay, what is the best way forward? Then we switch on the red candle. Under these circumstances, we bring in the red candle. We then bring in his kaliset, or your knife that you then pop open, right? So anyway, candles as a diagnostic tool is to diagnose the severity of the problem and the actions that need to be taken. Master candle readers are able to now put the pictures together in the moment. So over time, Hanzo Shapina this tool you master into the essence milaetsa from your people from your people right? You master this art. So it takes time. It takes commitment to the process. And then it takes trusting your gut feeling. Nah? Okay, cool. All of this information you can get from the law of 36. Yes, it will go deeper in the law of 72, where we'll talk about the different color candles and how each color combination has now uniqueness in terms of the vibration we're seeking to establish. The law of 36 is more around establishing connection with divine feminine and masculine. So we only touch on the blue and the yellow and the white there. The law of 72 is a bit above now, right? This is where we're talking now, establishing vibrations to take actions, Now, once divine masculine and feminine have unified, and those of you now navigating the deeper calling, yes, Tunya, you're now trying to connect with the archangels. Who are they? Right? Understanding amajazi. Which, okay, ijazi tukshin. Ceremonial robes. All right? You cloak yourself in ceremonial robes that have certain colors. You cloak yourself in ceremonial cloths that have certain colors. So that's going to be law of 72 now. So that we move away from doing spirituality a lack of understanding. You know, it's just it's the school of thought, and that's all it is. And you don't deeply go within yourself to truly understand what it means. Okay, that's the end of our video. And candles as a diagnostic tool here on YouTube. Nice short one. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share. The link for the book is at the bottom of the description, right? In the description, there'll be a link for you to purchase the book, The Law of 36, right? It's in English currently. Make sure you comment if you want us to also make it Gasotho, Lekazulu. I think this will cover majority of the people, South Africa, right? To diversify the language, right? And then give people access to the information in a language convenient for them.